We're back then with another beginner's guide for Marvel Future Revolution. Today will be the Ultimate Store Guide, and we'll break this into two sections. The first section will be all about where you actually want to spend your crystals. So this could be crystals you've bought, or it could be crystals you actually earned for free in game. The second section will be in regards to if you're looking to actually put some money into the game and buy some of the crystal packs, which ones are the best value. I've calculated all the math on it. Now I will say that when I say which one is the best value, I'm very well aware that mobile gaming is a complete joke when it comes to value. So when we're looking at these, we are looking at them in a vacuum with the relative prices in the game. Of course, outside of the game, you don't get value for money really with mobile gaming, but that's a completely different conversation. But let's jump in and let's talk about where you want to spend your crystals first. One thing I'll say very quickly before we get into what you want to spend your crystals on, what you don't want to spend them on is your draws. So you've got this up here, your costumes and mega cards in your dimension boxes. Yes, it shows some pretty awesome looking 5-star costumes, but your chance is absolutely minuscule on these, so unless you're a whale, you don't want to do that. What you do want to do, if we go into consumables here, you can see you've got a hero slot expansion ticket. You can buy 4 of these, they're 400 a time, so that will be 1600 crystals, but that allows you to have every hero actually unlocked, and as you level up your heroes and get them to level 100, you get a ton of bonuses for the other heroes. So this is the first thing you want to do with the game. It's not a game where you'll level one hero, this is a game where your goal is to level all 8 heroes up to level 100. So once again, this is the first thing you actually want to buy. The next thing I would recommend buying, but I would only really buy this on your main character unless you're someone that's spending in the game, because it does cost 2000 crystals, but it's a really good way of helping your main plough through the story. So you can see you've got 1 of 2 different costumes you can choose here. This is the same for each of the characters. So we've got Moscow Knights and we've also got the X-Men uniform. If we actually click on one of them, if we click here, you can see what the bonus is. So if you've been playing a character, if you like a particular move, go in here and check these out and see if you can actually get a nice set bonus that will actually line up with a skill you're using. Now this particular section, it's hidden away a little bit. It's under bundle and then it's under normal. That's how you find these. So once again, I would definitely recommend thinking at this at a bare minimum for your main character. Next up here we have a set of Omega cards you can buy. It would be these 4 cards. It costs you 2000 crystals. I've already bought it, hence why I can't show you it in the store, but let me go in and show you the actual bonus you get in it. So you can see you've got a set bonus down the bottom. It's stamina recovery and ultimate skill gauge recovery, and you get all the other stats that will come with it as well. Because it's 4-star cards, they'll come with a total of 3 stats. I will mention that once you start upgrading cards to 4 stars, or if you get a card and you actually pick it up at 4-star, it has an exclusive stat. So you can see I actually opened this in Doctor Strange. Now that exclusive stat will not change. If I decide to swap my main character and change to Iron Man and move this card over to him, it will still have the Doctor Strange exclusive stat there. So just bear that in mind. If you're buying this pack for 2000 crystals, make sure you buy it on your main character. Now finishing up here, I don't have this unlocked on my new account because on my previous account I had every character at level 100. I've not unlocked raids yet, but raids are what you want to do once you've got some excess crystals and you're looking to spend them. I'd maybe save some for future heroes coming out, because I imagine you'll need to purchase the hero slots, but if you've got some spare, what you want to do is you want to refresh your raids daily, and it costs 100 crystals, so you can go in and do a raid again. The reason you want to do that is raids drop a currency that can be used to upgrade your specializations. Specializations are incredibly powerful and can completely transform your hero. So that's what I would recommend to do. If you've got some excess crystals sitting there, use them on your raid refreshes. You can do up to 3 a day there. So that's everything you want to spend your crystals on. Let's actually go in now and talk about the different store packs that are available that will give you crystals and which ones would be the best value. So the first store item we're actually going to break down here is the Omega Pass, the one that's on your screen next to your map. It's really quite annoying that it's there flashing all the time wanting you to click on it. So with this one here, if you were to buy crystals from the store for £7.99, you would get 580 crystals. Now with this pack, once you actually max out, if you get up to level 50 within 28 days, I'm not sure how easy that is and how many of the dailies you need to make sure you do without missing any. We'll know by the end of the month, but if you were to max this out, you'll get 600 crystals, so it's more value than buying the crystals from the store directly, but you'll see in a moment buying crystals from the store directly isn't actually that good value. but it's 600 crystals, so it works out at 0.75 crystals per pence. You would get 70,000 gold, which to be honest in the grand scheme of things is absolutely nothing. You'll be able to farm hundreds of thousands of gold each day. You get a fair amount of high grade attack enhancers. These are pretty nice, especially later on when you get to your raids. You might be having trouble trying to solo them if you decide to go in solo, and the high grade enhancers can help. However, on my old account I was swimming in these by the time I got to end game, so not sure I put too much value into these. You've then got 60 potential reports. You're not going to be able to upgrade a lot with that. You've got a 3-star Omega box. It's decent, it's nothing special. A 3-star core, you'll be swimming in these by a late game, and then a 5-star card. That is good, that's probably the one real good thing in it. Moving over to the other side now, you get some crafting materials. I'm not going to break them all down. These crafting materials are used to craft your regional costumes. These would be around about enough at a push to craft 1 or 2 pieces of gear, so not really worth it. And then you've got your squad XP enhancements. Decent enough here, but not mind-blowing. And then finishing up, you've got your costume draw ticket, your 2 dimensional draw tickets, and then 1 Omega draw ticket as well. Now with this, really not sold on it. It's one of these things where it's quite hard to say either way, and what I would actually say, to be honest, is wait until close to the end of the month when you've potentially maxed it all out and you know that you will be getting the 5-star card if you were to purchase a pack, and by that point as well you'll be able to see how much of the other currencies you've actually got, because in 28 days time you're going to have a ton of all these currencies you're actually getting for free, and they're not actually going to be that useful. So for now I would say hold off on the Mega Pass and see how you're doing at the end of the month. Now finishing up here, we have the various different memberships that are available, and once again I'll just say yes, when I'm talking about value here, I'm talking about value in a vacuum in the game, not in the outside world where these prices should never be charged for a mobile game. But looking at this here, to give you an idea actually before we do start, is if you buy crystals directly from the store, the best pack you can get, the one that costs £80, which gives you the best value return, your crystals work out at 0.8 crystals per pence, which is really pretty low. A pack that's fantastic value is your Alpha Future membership one, so it's £3.49, you get 1,645 crystals. Best value pack in the game, it gives you 4.7 crystals per pence. You've then got that Omega Future membership one. You can see in comparison to the next 3 packs we're actually going to look at, this is actually the lowest value one. It's still much better than buying the crystals directly. And with that Alpha and the Omega Future memberships, that's where you get your crystals daily, and it's spread over the course of a month. If we look at the hero one here, this is a hero level up bundle. This is, you'll max it out once you get to level 100 in a hero. You'll get some 5-star battle badges, which is pretty decent, but the game gives you battle badges at a decent rate as it is. And then the conversion rate would be 2.7 crystals per pence, so this is better than the pack where it's spread out over the month. So you can either choose to spread it out over a month, your crystals, and get some every day, or you can go for this one where you level up your hero to level 100 and you'll get slightly more, and it's the same price it costs. We've then got your Alpha and Omega squad rank up bundles. So these are the ones when you go from squad rank 0 to 50 and then 50 to 100. So with this one here, they are the best value, but they're definitely a lot more expensive. You get 2.9 crystal per pence for the Alpha squad one. So actually looking at the 3 different packs that are $23.99 each, this is actually the best value one, and you just need to get your squad rank up to 50. It shouldn't take too long. Looking at my account at the moment, I'm currently sitting at squad rank 28 in a day, and I've been doing a lot of videos as well. The final pack is the best value, but it's the most expensive one. So it's the Omega squad rank up bundle. This is when you go from your Omega squad rank from 50 to 100. It's $39.99. It gives you a whopping 13,750 crystals, meaning you get 3.4 crystals per pence. So yeah, it's really down to you at the end of the day how much you actually want to put into the game, because I'll say it for a third time here, mobile prices are a complete and utter disgrace. They really are, but if you're going to spend, hopefully this comparison does actually help you out. Now, I've got a ton of other beginner's guides on the channel, so if this one has been helpful, feel free to check them out, and thanks for tuning in for this. Stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.